Okay. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. Very, very cool. Good evening, chat. Welcome in. It's Saturday, at least for a couple more hours here. Um, so this is kind of fun. We're gonna go ahead and finish up Ristar, which we started at, oh boy, it feels like forever ago, but I think about a week and some change. And forgive me, I'm trying to stay hydrated. Um, I I have a Sega Genesis Mini, and with it, it has some classic Genesis controllers. And I thought I was like, one of the controllers was out, and I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, these are just USB. I wonder if I could get these to work on Steam. Sure enough, they do work on Steam. So I'm actually playing Ristar here with an actual Genesis controller, and it feels, well, I haven't played it yet. Playing something else earlier, but I suspect it's going to be pretty great. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, oh, perfect. Oh boy, it's 1995, and I'm still bad at this game. But this is great. I love it. So, we're picking up where I left off, which was apparently 4-2. I honestly could not remember when I was thinking about this earlier. Um, there we go. Although maybe not quite as much fun as the first of the World 4 levels. I feel like a lot of the gimmicks in this are really cute. There's, the dancing, oh, I'm in trouble, aren't I? Look at that. The dancing guitars are kind of obnoxious. I like the idea, it's pretty neat. Love these trumpet, because if you grab onto them, they toot. It's wonderful. You've got these drums that you bounce off of. There's piano key surfaces in some areas as well, and when you headbutt those, they make a cute little plink noise. Such a cute like stage, in all honesty, and I'm not surprised I did that. That's okay. We got 13 lives for a reason, right? So I've been stocking up. There we go. Here we go. I hope you're all having a good evening. It's been a long week. Hopefully this is a nice way to kind of finish everything up. Hopefully I'm coming through. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'm coming through okay audio-wise, and hopefully the game is as well. Despite it being a little bit of a frustrating level at times, I absolutely love, like I said, the gimmicks and just the music in general. It's a really good sounding stage. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for small animals. It's good to see you again. Thanks for dropping in. Oops. Alright, well, shoot. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna just cheese this if I can. Running out of time. Success. I was playing around on the Japanese version of this not too long ago, and it was kind of funny because and I had never known this, but those treasures all have names, and in the Japanese version it actually gives you the name when you collect it. There we go. I love the little trumpet too. And here we go. Normally when you headbutt a wall, you get kind of a hollow clank, but here you get this kind of, I guess it's probably more of a xylophone than it is a piano kind of sound effect. Love it. World 4 in this just kind of, it brings me so much joy. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. There we go. And there we go. Made up for the life I lost. And you got the little dancing chickens as well. Why not? Alright, on to the boss. Oh, hi Propelio, sorry about that. Right. There we go, yeah, right. Alright, so I'm on my last bit of health here. I'm actually going to try to wait a little bit, because if you let the little... Oh, I screwed that up. If you let the little singer sing for a little bit, more and more notes pop up above him, and eventually they turn into health. So, I'm kind of playing this the way that the game intended you to play it, which is to attack the pedestal here. You know, and you have to kind of dodge all the nonsense that he's shooting out, but I learned from watching some speedrunners that you can actually cheese this pretty good by coming right underneath him, and then just grabbing, and then your knockback just keeps you in the same spot. So, I'll go ahead and take that as my sort of free hit, and then I kind of try to do it the dev intended way. Of course, I say that, now I'm gonna probably biff it. I should have waited just a little bit longer because I could have got the health. That's okay. And part of the reason I'm doing it this way is only because the boss is almost kind of trivialized by doing the cheese. There we go. It's not a terribly hard boss once you kind of get the flow of it. Pretty cool strat. Yeah, it really is. It is fun, and I thought about doing a little bit more of it. I kind of love the boss music, and it's kind of a neat boss, I think, with the background warps with when he starts singing. So I figure give him a couple more minutes of screen time instead of just killing him out of the gate. Hey Serene, good to see you in as well. Thanks for coming by. This is kind of a cute little sequence that they add in that is not in the Japanese version. Very much reminds me of Sonic snowboarding down the hill in Ice Cap in Sonic 3. Oh no. Apologize for the pause there. My Roomba started singing at me. And I think I know why. I had to unplug it earlier, and I think it's mad that its battery's being drained out. Oh, it can wait a moment. It's not going to hurt it. Oh, let him make a snowman? Yeah, okay, Propeller, yeah. The idle animations in this are really cute often. I will, once we get to a spot that's not ice. Here we go. Look at this. How's that? Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. Kid that's been creeping around here over here trying to just straight up murder me for who knows why. There we go. Oh, it's this one. Okay. This one's not too bad. I think it's actually the next one I was thinking. The first is not terrible, but like a little bit. Oh. There we go. That's pretty good. I think it's the next one has kind of a tough start. That if you can't quite kind of thread a needle, it's hard to explain. We'll see it soon. If you can't thread the needle, then it can really mess you up through the whole bonus stage. Okay, and I also learned for this snowball fight that apparently there's a way to like do like a way to launch the snowball at him. I think it's like you have to jump and then like throw on the frame that Ristar hits the ground. That's okay. I'm not having much luck with it. I haven't been able to actually pull it off yet. So I might have to look up. Oh, there! Oh my gosh, that was it! Okay, I've never ever been able to do that before. That was neat. Oh. I pull it off and then I lose the fight. That's alright. Destroy this kid, rip. Oh no. I think the canon story here is he's a kid, but he's kind of a bully. Like he's not even like the worst or anything, but you know, obviously, you know, bullies suck, but misguided, not evil, I guess, might be a way to describe him. I'm not having much luck with this. Ah, there we go, got him. I love the aurora in the background. Oh, there we go. Amazing height bonus. Alright. I kind of like this level as well. It feels sort of like the winter thaw, if that makes sense. Santa's over here giving us presents we don't want. And I've always kind of loved the fish swimming up the little waterfalls. I'm also using them to fight against the current. There we go. It's also kind of cute watching them slide around on the ice. Oh, that was kind of goofy. Not sure if I like these statues though. Yep, this is the one that I was thinking of. It's not bad once you get into the water, but there's this jump you have to make at the beginning kind of to get into this pool, and it shouldn't be as bad as it is, but you're kind of going fast from sliding on the ice. If you don't get it just right, that was so close. Oh, that was lucky. I normally take a few more tries. And this is... So I've never played it, but I know of the turtles on the NES electric seaweed nonsense, and it kind of makes me think of that. Okay, let's see if I can do it. I'm kind of running out of time here. Oh, maybe just. Yep. For those wondering, these don't do anything particularly interesting. I'm just kind of collecting them for fun. What they do is they give you cheat codes at the end of the game if you collect all of them. But that's about it. Oh, this is kind of a fun and unique boss too. In the Japanese version, it's a cat, which is a play off of a Japanese, I think idiom is the right word, cat's tongue, meaning that you can't handle hot food, like temperature-wise, not spicy. And, you know, probably correctly. For the American version, they're probably like, Americans probably don't know what the heck that is, so they're not going to understand why this cat is being fed spicy food. Nerds. That wasn't very good. And here he's just an ice monster, and I guess the idea being, you know, if you feed him hot food, he melts. Normally I'm a little bit better at this. There we go. Kind of a clever idea, though, I feel. Yeah, I'm having a rough time on this one. It's a little bit better. Come on. Get it together. Well, there we go. Oof. We'll give it another go. I'm sure it'll be fine this time. Oh boy. There we go. This is going a little bit better. He used to always kill me trying to dodge his jumps when I was a kid. I've gotten a lot better at it, so I'm a little frustrated that I'm having such a rough time with it this time. Just off a little bit on time. Now, the question that I have though is, what is he chomping on? Like, I think it's supposed to be frozen vegetables, but to me it always kind of had to look like it was like frozen heart or something. Probably should have paused to look at the sprite, but oh well. Hey, look at that. Defeated. And now he's my friend. Wish me luck. We go on to my least favorite level. Like, there's so much of like, hey, I love this, this is great, this is so much fun. Wow, look how much fun this is even for a water level. The music's great. This level, bleh, not a fan. The one after it is a lot of fun. But hopefully this won't be too bad. We are getting pretty close to the end though. It's really weird as I'm listening to the music there. There's like it's a beat that feels like it's getting missed on the planet approach. And I wonder if it's just a bug maybe in this build. I was playing Kid Chameleon earlier today, which is another game on the Genesis collection here. And some of the music was fine, but a lot of the sound effects were weird. And yeah, I don't know what's up with the emulation on this. And again, this is like, you know, this is official from Sega, so I would hope that they would more or less be doing a good job with their own code, but I don't know what it was. Okay, so get these shoes, and now have kind of invisible water that I'm swimming through, and hopefully I won't die. But, oh, this is not boding well. I'm trying to go through this as quickly as possible because the kind of water that we're swimming through runs out. A little too close. I was hoping I'd be okay hitbox-wise. That's okay. But you kind of have to get through this quickly so that you can get the bonus stage in this level. Try to be a little more cautious this time going through. Sometimes I'll admit I'll rush and then I get a little careless. However, it's been a long day. And I suspect being as tired as I am is also probably not helping. There we go. Yeah, and you can kind of see that the water level's dropping, so... But We got there in time, so look at that. All good to go. Yeah, which stage is this? Okay. This one's not too bad. The very final bonus round, the one after this, I can usually do, but it is one of the harder ones, so I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't go too poorly here. Oops. And I always kind of liked how you're on one of the drum kind of platforms and bouncing, holding the thing here. Alright, here we go. Alright, so there's two really bad parts in this area. This is the first one where we have to do a kind of a vertical wall climb. And the margin for error is not great. It's really easy to get hit on your way up. And then the other one... well, that was pretty good actually. I'll take that. Is the mini-boss in this stage, which feels like it shouldn't be as hard as it is. And yet, I always have a tough time with it. Coming into this with 2 health does not give me a lot of confidence, but maybe we'll luck out. Nerds, that was not great. You beat it on your first try or your 10th try, yeah, that's not wrong for Paleo, that's usually how it goes for me. It doesn't help that it does this obnoxious little whistle into your ear, too. Oh, yep. Oh. Again, going into it with 2 health, I think, was probably the biggest problem I was having there. I think just going into it with full health would probably do okay. It is a really strange background in this, and I kind of appreciate the sort of weird art. There we go. Once you've hit those, they can't hurt you again, which is nice. It's trying to intimidate you with its whistle. I mean, it's kind of succeeding, to be honest. Coming back. Oh, okay. Normally I get him before he goes off screen. I didn't know he kind of wraps around. Alright, let's see. Got him. Alright, so he'll do that first pattern one more time. He's on his last hit. This wasn't terrible. There have been times where I've had a really rough go on him, which is great. To be honest, almost every time I fight him. So that wasn't too bad. Let's give that one more try. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Alright, this one I think is fun. The gimmick here is there's a lot of you kind of go through these screens and you have to complete a task, either a small puzzle or beat an enemy. Come on. To get the crystal. Hold on, how do you put in the crystal? Which powers up a teleporter that takes you to the next room. There we go. Let's try and get this to do it. There we go. Up and down movement. Not all levels have a crystal you have to obtain, but very Star Trek-y in a fun way. Alright, this guy's invincible, but if you attack him when his foot knocks him back, and eventually bump him into the wall, and there you go. This room used to give me a little bit of grief when I was little, but now it's not so bad. Oh, bad choice. Come on. Come on. Third tries the charm. Now this one has 2 exits. I'm going to try to get to this one. I think I've got a 1 up here. Can certainly use that. Okay, so this is kind of a fun little thing. You've got these little guys who shoot. It's more fun if you don't get killed. You've got these little guys who shoot these little torpedoes. And you can just attack them like that. But you can also grab their little rocket and throw it like that. Notice you have to kind of turn around because it's facing the wrong way when you grab it. But I found this little bug when I was little that I just want to show off because I think it's kind of fun. Oops. I'm going to grab this guy's rocket. If you hold onto it and then just jump into him, it'll trigger the explosion. And now I'm wandering around carrying that thing. Just thought that was cute. Oops. And you can stay there. You won't get hit by the missile. So, like, the object is gone. But I think this level's a lot more forgiving and kind of fun. I don't know if I like the music in this as much. A little bit dreary, but I mean, we are sort of kind of coming up to the end, so right, you know, kind of fits the tone. It's also very industrial, I feel, and matches what's going on screen. Not my favorite track, though. He really wants to go that way. It's kind of hard to control the bounce here once you have charged up on one of these. I don't even know what to call them. Spinny things. These handles. I keep releasing at a weird point. But yeah, I think I might have mentioned it last time, but in the hard modes, you actually have no control once you let go. And all the other modes, you can guide yourself afterwards, but you're moving really fast and you bounce, and so it's a little difficult to control. Alright, let's see how I do. This is another, like, vertical climb, and it's kind of tough. We have another vertical climb in the very, very last level, but, you know, you're not on a timer for that particular one. A little less stressful in that way. The game definitely wants to make sure that you understand this mechanic as you're approaching the final level. And if you are wondering, if you grab a little too high there onto sort of the, I guess kind of the purple edge, pink, you won't actually grab, so you have to have this very, very small window where you're trying to grab onto the edge of the with this really, really tight edge that you're trying to grab onto. And if you're outside of that window, you don't grab and then you fall to the bottom, and on a time limit it can be kind of stressful. Okay. I like how much this guy's yelling the whole time you're fighting him. Alright, you don't need to do this, but if you aim, you jump over him at just the right time, this little claw will grab onto him and do some extra damage. I think I'm going to miss it, because eventually he'll stand back up. Oh, maybe? Oh, wow. Kind of got off-centered. I wonder if the very first time if you have to do it, so that you learn the mechanic. I'm having some really weird luck with this. That's alright. Normally he gets up a lot quicker than that, but again, it's not a wholly necessary mechanic. It just makes the fight go a little bit quicker. Let me try this way. Oh, wow. There we go. Got him. There we go. Absolutely love seeing the rocket in the distance with the guy kind of dangling. It's beautiful. Alright, here we go. Final level. Crashed right in. Alright. I hope you like vertical climbs. Alright, here we go. Penultimate boss. I think the idea here is that he's got the shield that makes him invincible. But if you... the more you hit him, it sort of loosens the eye. And then he has to drop the shield to adjust it. Oh, and I believe, from what I learned recently, this is one of the very few instances where a boss is actually harder on the harder difficulties. He requires more hits to take down on the harder difficulties, which I did not know. But yeah, we're just playing on normal, so nothing to worry about. Here we go, final boss. Much like that mini boss, I either do really good on this or really terrible. We'll see how it goes. It's either the first try or the 10th try. And the last few times I've played them, I have not been doing great, but you know, I've got a great audience tonight. Maybe we'll have a little bit more luck than normal. I even got a little bit of extra help. Well, come on, really? Okay, so this is the second phase. First try. Don't get greedy. Yes, very good. Thank you, Propalio. Dude's game letting Kamehamehas fly like no one's business. Yeah, no joke.
Hasta la vista, baby.
And this is such, yeah. I love the little ending. Titles, I don't know. Graphics, whatever you want to call them. The ending theme is great. Just a cute little medley plus adorable sound bites. It's this is a wonderful game. Maybe arguably the swan song of the Genesis. But this came out, I think, in '95, so the N64 was a year away. The Saturn and the PlayStation, I believe, were both out. What genre would you classify this game under? I think Extreme Source. I think I would say platformer, probably. Propalio, you can leave. It's not a roguelike. Don't say that. uh, no, yeah, no, absolutely love this one. Cute little detail, if you notice on this guy, he's got his tail, which was a leftover graphic from when he had the more cat-like appearance in the Japanese version. They didn't edit that out in the credits. Roguelike Metroidvania, yeah, that's exactly what it is. uh, yeah, I was for hearing about the game from a Lunchables game tips and tricks video that was absolutely silly. This was a great find, and I'm really happy that I found out about it, and then when I saw it in the store, I was able to get it. Get it. It's wonderful. One of my favorites on the Genesis. And growing up as a kid, like man, I was like super into Sonic, so I played all the things on the Genesis, all the Sonic games on the Genesis, and then I have quite a few actually. I have like Kid Chameleon. I have like Road Rash 2. I think Jungle Strike. Like I built up a pretty impressive library. I have Star Control of all things, which is kind of a wild one that it was on the Genesis. Out of all those games, I always really loved the Sonic ones, and this, and Echo, like Echo the Dolphin 1 and 2, I absolutely adore. RPG, roguelike, perfect genre. Yes, exactly. And I assume the damn straight is in relation to Star Control. Yeah, yeah. Star Control 2 is better. Yes, Star Control 2 is a lot better than 1. But I think everything in that genre, like that style, it's just kind of a cool, unique game. I don't know anything else that's quite like any of the Star Controls. I haven't played the newest one though. Okay, so here's my reward for getting all those little things from the bonus levels. The treasures, I suppose. But there we go. There's Ristar for the Genesis. Um, yeah, no, from what I've seen people play of Star Control 2, it is a very good game. Um, Weirdly, that was the one I played last, and I haven't played the new one. Um, How to hard mode? No, 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 no. Um, yeah, Star Control 2, I think, like, story-wise seems really good. Just the mechanics and yeah, great game. I have a soft spot for 3, which I know nobody likes, just because I played it. Um, I think I just played it at the right time, and I really enjoyed it, and gave me something to do that was really fun. Um, and I sort of like the puppets in 3, which, for better or for worse, I enjoyed them. I thought it was really cute. Um, but I know that 3 is sort of the black sheep of the family. Let's see here. Go ahead and do that. There we go. Oops. But hopefully, okay. Hopefully that's muted now. We'll just kind of let Ristar wiggle a little bit. Um, yeah, no, always enjoyed stuff like boy, it's been so long since I played StarCon. I like the Bakunk in there. I think they're really cute. So many of the things look so different um, between 2 and 3. Um, I like I think they're the bad guys in 3 for a while, but I don't even remember what they're called. They're like these lizard people that eat these little like fuzz balls, and I love that. I always thought that was really funny. Um, I will forever love the oars in 3 and the way that they modulated their. No, it's not really even fair. I don't think they modulate. I think it was probably just the same voice actor who made funny voices when they did their not so they're hard to translate lines. I'm gonna say like for anyone watches this VOD who is not familiar with StarCon in the future, they'd be like, what is this guy talking about? Harika and Yorn. Yeah, no, that's right, Serena. I'm pretty certain you're correct. Just for the sake of posterity, if anyone's watching this in the future and they're like, what's a StarCon? It is a strategy sci-fi game with some RPG and resource collection elements that was on the like DOS and like Windows 95. Um, and You were a human and you would team up with aliens and you had to complete quests for them to help join you and so you can defeat the bad guy kind of thing. Um, and 2 and 3 both had voice work and both are great. I like some of the voices in three, and one of the aliens is hard to translate, so the computer sort of does these best guess linguistically. It tends to make them talk very strangely. It's kind of fun. Um, but when it's doing a best guess, switches to sort of a computery mechanical voice. So you have this weird chipper voice, and then that jumps to this computerized voice in between, and it's very silly. And you should just honestly YouTube up um, Star Control 3 ORZ, and you'll see what I mean. ORZ. But for the so I don't risk running afoul of YouTube and um, getting dinged for copyright material. I'm not going to do that. I will leave you to do that, audience. Let you do that, chat. Um, but anyway, yeah. So I think we're good for tonight. Finished it up. Had a really good run. I'm a little too tired to do anything else, so I apologize. But thank you so much for coming in. Always appreciated. If you guys, as always, feel so inclined, feel free to follow me on Twitch, on Blue Sky, um, like and subscribe on YouTube. I try to put up my videos relatively quickly after streaming, usually within 24 hours, unless I'm super busy. So I'll try to put this one up tomorrow. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no, thank you for coming in. This is great. I've been enjoying doing these Saturday nights. They're a lot of fun. Can also catch me. I usually stream mornings, Monday, Tuesday, usually Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Um, and I try to update Blue Sky if for some reason I'm not going to do that schedule. Um, I'd say like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are like kind of the guaranteed days for me right now. Wednesday's sort of a toss up depending on how busy I get. But yeah, you are all appreciated. Thank you so much, and I hope you had a great night. Yeah, take care and see you next time, I hope. Bye, everyone.